Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and it's Tuesday, September 30th. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. Phuket is taking a major step toward improving road safety with a 48 million baht initiative to upgrade the lighting systems in the island's underpasses. Governor Supon Suwannanath confirmed that contracts were officially signed last week and work is scheduled to be completed within 210 days. The project is expected to enhance 5 underpasses with modern energy-efficient lighting that meets national safety standards. The move comes after repeated concerns from the public and officials about poor visibility, particularly in the accident-prone Darasamut underpass in front of Central Shopping Mall. While authorities previously downplayed the issue, police and rescue teams have consistently linked low lighting to multiple nighttime accidents. Governor Supon said the upgrade is more than just routine maintenance. It's about building public confidence and ensuring safer travel for both residents and tourists. He noted the improved lighting will offer better visibility for drivers while also reducing long-term energy costs. Phuket Highways Office Chief Somkhet Kittisopit had previously made conflicting statements about lighting being a factor in accidents, but the new investment appears to address those very concerns head-on. As Phuket continues to grow with more vehicles and infrastructure pressure, this project is seen as a critical investment in public safety. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Final preparations are underway for the Phuket Vegetarian Festival 2025, one of the island's most significant and spiritually rich annual events. This year's Vegetarian Festival will take place from October 21st to the 29th, with 9 days of prayers, processions, and purification rituals that are deeply rooted in Chinese Thai tradition. At a recent planning meeting chaired by Vice Governor Samawit Supanpai, officials and shrine leaders focused on safety, logistics, and ceremonial details. Representatives from the Ministry of Culture, the Phuket Shrine Association, and local authorities were all in attendance to ensure smooth coordination across the island. A special royal blessing prayer ceremony honoring His Majesty King Mahabajiralongkorn will be held at the central stage in Sapan Hin. During the festival, devotees adopt a strict vegetarian diet while participating in sacred rituals. The 9 principal shrines, led by the historic Katu Shrine, will host ceremonies offering blessings for health, prosperity, education, and more. The streets of Phuket Old Town will again be alive with color and energy as spirit mediums lead daily processions through the town in the morning, accompanied by firecrackers and spiritual symbols. Visitors can also witness firewalking, bridge crossing ceremonies, and the dramatic farewell ritual on October 29th at Sapan Hin, on the eastern outskirts of Phuket Town, marking the 9 Emperor Gods' return to the heavens. Organizers advise both locals and tourists to check official schedules and expect traffic delays during the processions. With centuries of tradition and a vibrant display of culture, the 2025 Vegetarian Festival promises to be a spectacular celebration of Phuket's spiritual identity. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Phuket's tourism industry saw a notable slowdown in the month of August, with visitor arrivals and revenue both down compared to last year. According to a new report from the Ministry of Tourism and Sports, Phuket welcomed just under 1 million visitors in all of August, marking a 17% drop from the same month last year. Tourism revenue for August fell sharply as well to 36.7 billion baht, a 26% decline, while hotel occupancy averaged just under 69%, down over 7%. From January through August of this year, the island received 9.25 million visitors, down slightly from 2024. Total tourism revenue during that period stood at 355 billion baht, a 5% year-on-year decrease. Foreign tourists continued to drive the market, contributing over 327 billion baht, though their numbers and spending also dropped. Domestic tourism, however, showed an 8.7% increase in spending, totaling 28.4 billion baht. The top 5 international markets for Phuket so far is Russia, China, India, the United Kingdom, and Australia. But despite the August slump, tourism officials remain optimistic. With the high season approaching in November, events like festivals, sporting competitions, and improved travel policies are expected to boost arrivals and spending in the final quarter of the year. Nationally, Thailand welcomed over 23 million visitors as of September 21st, with Malaysia and China topping the list. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Cherng Talay Subdistrict Administrative Organization, the Cherng Talay Oboto, held an academic conference this week at Sai Laguna, Phuket, showcasing its successful environmental initiatives and waste management strategies for fiscal year 2025. The event drew local leaders, village heads, private sector representatives, and community members, reinforcing collaboration in tackling environmental challenges. Governor Sapon Siwanarap praised the Cherng Talay Oboto for its grassroots-driven efforts and alignment with Thailand's national Separate Before Disposal campaign, which encourages waste separation at the source. One standout initiative is the area's community waste bank, operating 5 days each month across 5 villages. With over 300 members and 300,000 baht in circulation, the program reduces landfill dependency and offers members welfare benefits. In addition, the monthly egg donation program, fueled by waste bank member contributions, supports 6 vulnerable community groups, reflecting the project's social impact. An upcycle group was also featured, turning discarded materials into products for sale and promoting circular economy practices. Local volunteers were honored for outstanding contributions, underscoring the Oboto's emphasis on long-term learning and engagement in sustainability. The forum provided a platform to strengthen public-private collaboration, with the Cherng Talay Oboto's Environmental Division positioning its 2025 achievements as a launchpad for future expansion. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. More than 1,000 households in Bang Tao, Phuket, are still waiting for justice, 4 decades after the state first promised to return over 700 rai of land seized for mining. Phuket MP Titikan Titiprutikun raised the issue in Parliament last week, urging the government to act on cabinet resolutions made in 1986 and again in 2000 that ordered the return of the land to its original owners. The land in question, Plat Bokol 263, was forcibly purchased from local residents back in 1920, all to allow for tin mining. The concession ended in 1977, but the land remained under Crown property. Since then, residents have lived without official land rights, unable to register homes, install utilities, or build legally. MP Titikan warned that current market rates, now around 50 million baht per rai in Cherng Talay, would make it impossible for locals to buy the land back, unless the government honors the original pricing agreements set by the cabinet. Those agreements divide eligible residents into 3 groups, offering repurchase or leasehold rights based on length and type of occupancy. Deputy Finance Minister Chupon Amomvivat confirmed that draft legislation to enable the transfer is under review by the Council of State. The Phuket Treasury Office is expected to submit all required documents by October to help expedite the process before the current House term ends. While legal pathways are being reviewed, MP Titikan called for interim relief. He urged the government to immediately allow residents to register homes and access basic utilities while waiting for the formal land transfer process to move forward. He concluded by stressing that it's not just a bureaucratic delay, it's a decades-long struggle for dignity, fairness, and the restoration of rights for Bang Tao families who have been left in legal limbo for far too long. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Thanks for catching us on this edition of Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.